Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Of course I am Jordan, and today I am going to be showing you guys my BGC9 build in the Sims 4 Play. Now as always, before we get into it, don't forget to give this video a like, comment, subscribe for more. It means so much to me and it really helps push the video in the algorithm, especially if you're already subscribed to me. Like, comment, hype up the video for sure. Also comment down below what build you want to see me do next. We've done 2, 7, 2, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 17. And I know I've had some people ask for 1 and 5. I would be interested in doing 5. I'd be interested in it. So definitely comment down below what builds you want to see next. With that, I will let you guys go ahead and just get right into the build. So first and foremost, if there's any specific CC items that you guys want, like these Jeeps or the iconic flamingo pink wallpaper, let me know and I will definitely link it in the comments down below. It's definitely not a problem. But a lot of this stuff, I will say, if you guys want a video about building tips that I use to like recreate things, I can definitely give that to you, because one of my biggest tips is that you can literally just go into Pinterest and search The Sims 4 and whatever it is that you need, and it will come up. Like the flamingo pink wallpaper I just talked about, you can go to Pinterest and search The Sims 4 flamingo pink wallpaper custom content, and it will come right up for download. So that's a big help. I will not lie. Also, ignore that it says BGC9 Vegas in the like lot title. That was because I was thinking Vegas when I was typing that, renaming it, but it is not. It is definitely Mexico. Another thing, if you guys have seen my other BGC builds or me doing anything else in The Sims, you guys will notice that my custom content is down quite a lot. And that's mainly due to back when I did part 1 of this, which you guys obviously didn't see. It was literally just me making the shell and doing the roof. That's it. I did put that footage over top of me talking about Bad Girls Club Season 1 Part 1 for different copyright reasons. A lot of that video got copyrighted, so I put that footage over that. And I just, I felt like I just didn't want to... It felt like it didn't matter to put. Like, you could literally see I just did the shell and barely out front. Anyways, back when I had filmed that, like, little Part 1... after that, my Sims game was like so broken, girl. It was so broken, and I literally went through and I deleted all my custom content, and it was a rough thing. And I really haven't gotten back into it now until I got my brand new PC, my new computer. Absolute slay to my grandma for that. I would not have been able to do that without her. We love my grandma. She is a longtime supporter on this channel. We love her so much. Anyway, so it's really nice that I could get back into it. Regardless, that meant that I did not have like a lot of just the custom content that I usually do have that makes it easier for me to just go ahead and build stuff. Also with creating Sims, like I am going to be doing some more creating a Sims, like creating some baddie Sims. I need to go and get some more custom content because I really have hardly any right now. Like it's absolutely insane when you go from like just like a good long time period of like saved up custom content and then just none. And I do have some of my favorite creators saved, but still, it takes a minute. It takes a minute to stockpile that much good CC. I will not lie. It takes a minute. So another thing that I did want to talk about, I will be putting a list of build mode cheats on the screen for anybody that wants to build in The Sims, is building in The Sims and doesn't know about them already. I can make a video, like I said, about tips and like showing off all these build mode cheats. I did do like a TikTok a while ago. It's pinned on my TikTok if you guys want to check that out, about build mode cheats. And then there's another one about like how to get a lot of money in The Sims if you're just starting out as a Sim, those fun things. But I will have a list of those on the screen. The main one being, if you do not know how to use the cheat bar, turn on the cheat bar, etc. For Windows, you do Control-Shift-C. For Mac, I'm pretty sure you just hit T, or it's like Command-T. It's been a minute. The first thing I ever played The Sims on was a Mac, but it's been a minute. So please forgive me if that's wrong. But regardless, you can type in testing cheats space true, hit enter. It'll turn your cheats on. It's really easy. It'll literally say cheats on. So you always have to do that first before you do cheats, literally regardless. And then the main build sheet that you should have is, you should type in is bb.moveObjects, exactly like that, no spaces or anything, because then once you have that sheet on your like typed in and set and everything, then you can use like the scale up buttons. You can use like the specific move buttons, like I'm doing right now. I'm moving up buttons. By the way, I use these pictures to kind of represent the girls' photos for now. That's what I did. And I do go back in and change the wallpaper to flamingo pink instead of this purple, because this is when I was like, shoot, girl, you forgot to download flamingo pink, which is crazy because that's an iconic wallpaper that I use, and I literally have used flamingo pink in every single one of my builds, and it's like a staple now. I'm like, girl, I need it. It's the perfect shades of like hot pink to build within The Sims. Like, I'm obsessed. The creator that made it, chef's kisses, chef's kisses. Also with the Jeeps. The Jeeps is another score that girl, it really, like, I feel like it really just completes the build. And you can also see I added the little cactus chairs. They're not the real ones. I made a post about how I found I have literally, girl, I have no clue how I found those. And I do come back and put those in later. Now, I also will try my very hardest to input like reference photos whenever and wherever I can. You know, as you guys know, it's kind of hard because this stuff is free to watch on Tubi, but you can't really get screen grabs. I'll see what I can do. And then this season, so it's hard to get to get like reference stills. So usually I'll be watching the season and then I'll be building it as I'm watching it, and I'll have to like pause and then build the room that it's showing me. But this season did have the set designers do their little walkthrough tour on YouTube. One of the seasons did not have that, and I think it was Vegas, and I almost lost my mind, but Vegas was like my favorite house. I think Vegas is one of my favorite houses. Aside from New Orleans, the New Orleans house I love strictly because I love the New Orleans architecture, period. But I think my second favorite house was the Vegas house. It's so wild. If you guys have not seen me build that, I definitely recommend. It's an insane house. There's so much open space that was such a pain in the ass to do, because you guys will see me mess with it here. Every single one of the Bad Girls Club houses, they have this weird like little open, it's not weird, it's cool I think, but they have this like little open landing space around the stairs, and in The Sims it's so annoying to do because every single time, girl, every single time you have to do some shit with the stairs to get it to work, and it's I hate that I forget that I have to do it every time, and it makes me just like lose my mind. Regardless, the Mexico house. The Mexico house was so fun and cute to build. I don't know why I didn't realize it before. Like, I think the visuals get lost in such a good season that it is, because the bright colors, girl, the colors, the green, blue, the hot pinks, and the hot oranges, they are so cute. They were so cute together. A lot of the houses, they always have pink and blue, but then they'll like throw in some other colors, and they did like a lot of oranges and greens with this one to make it a more quote unquote beachy vibe, and it was so cute. Honestly, I loved it. And the openness of this house, the open layout, it's different from like the open layout that I was talking about for Vegas house. What I meant by open layout was like from the first floor to the second floor, like open, like no floor, like just a full landing. Like that's what I meant, open. But with this, the layout is like actually open. Like all of the bedrooms are downstairs. I didn't know that. I thought that there was like one upstairs, but no, upstairs is a whole different ballpark. By the way, upstairs is probably what I am the least proud of. It's definitely like the least accurate, and that's because we see the upstairs very occasionally, and let me tell you what, I was getting tired. I was getting tired. I think I put in a total of almost 9 hours on this build, not including the like first of me doing the shell or whatever. So yeah. Yeah, I was getting tired. There was also a bathroom that I just didn't do. There's 2 bathrooms in this house. I did not do either of them. I built out the section for where one of the bathrooms is, and that's like the main bathroom that we get to see. And that's the bathroom right next to the confessional. But then there's another bathroom upstairs, and I did not know where it was until I was watching the episode where Zuli came in, and I was like, oh, not the episode where Zuli came in, until I was watching the episode where they stole the toilet paper from Andrea, because that's like one of the only times you see the bathroom upstairs, and I was like, okay, that's where it is. It's like kind of off the stairs. It's weird. It's literally weird, but whatever. This is when I was doing the Bienvenidas. So sorry, I probably said that wrong, but I was doing that here, and I was like so happy to. I go back and change it later to make it more like diagonal, so it looks more like how it actually looks in the house, you know. But I was so happy that I did that too. Went and downloaded individual LED lights, little letter lights, and did that. This was a little bananas, their little photo wall, and the reason why I had to like move all of this stuff was for the kitchen. And I wouldn't dread on it too hard because I have to move a bunch of stuff again later. The whole living room that I just did, the little computer room, I have to move all that again later for Julie and Fallon's bedroom. I guess that was the bedroom that I thought was upstairs. It's not upstairs. It's very much downstairs. It's very much downstairs. I just didn't realize that. Okay, and then here's me putting the beautiful cactus chairs that were such a slay to find, honestly. And once again, how I found this is I literally went to Pinterest. I was like, it's a long shot. I'm just gonna search cactus chair. I'm just gonna search cactus chair, The Sims 4, cactus chair download, and I'm just gonna see what comes up, and it came up. Here's me going ahead and like I'm switching it so that it looks a little bit more like how it actually looks in the show. Slay. That's cute. And then another thing with the kitchen, how I start doing it at first is not how the kitchen is. And that's because I was going off of one picture by the kitchen, and then later once I see like different angles of the kitchen, I'm like, oh, okay, that's how the kitchen looks. So the kitchen, how it is right now, it's really only like half right. And once again, the whole reason for how like I didn't understand the kitchen is because of this one specific hallway that like leads to another hallway that then leads to Megan and Rima's room, and then Julie and Fallon's room. And like I said, I didn't know Julie and Fallon's room was downstairs. So I just, yeah, that's part of what was confusing me, is just a little bit of the layout. And what's crazy is that when I was getting to like this point, and even when I was in the living room, I think it was mainly when I was in the living room before I was moving the kitchen, I was like, oh my gosh, I am doing so freaking good. Like, which I wasn't doing too bad, but I literally do need to go back and like move hella things, and it causes like a few of the plants I've put up in some places, as you could already tell, like in some of the plants I put in some places, they're not there anymore for me moving stuff, and I just forgot to go back and fix that. That's my bad, loves. That's my bad. This is another part that's another part of the kitchen that I just messed up. That's not how the kitchen looks. It's just, yeah, that's something that happens a lot with these builds. There's so much trial and error. Regardless, let's talk about the season. Laugh out loud. This season of Bad Girls Club is such an iconic season. I will not lie. I won't lie. I 1,000%. I'm on that. First of all, everybody. I just saw on Reddit that Miss Lucy V Erica from this season, she is going through some serious health problems. So everybody keep her in your thoughts, because she's a nice lady. Off the show, she's a very like sweetheart. She did a few interviews with I think just the one actually, with the late Malik Taylor, rest in peace. And just be thinking about her. She's going through it. Regardless, if Erica would have stayed and did not get kicked off this season, I'm on the full belief that it would have been an entirely different season. And it's so extremely obvious. It's so obvious because Rima, first of all, I know that a lot of people like Rima, and I would love to talk more about why, because Rima is low-key so fake to me. Like, so fake. And I don't like all the bullying that happened to Rima in like the first couple episodes. Like, it was so unprecedented. But then why did Rima want to turn up in the later seasons and be like, I'm the bitch that sends people home? Like, girl, shut the up. Like, that was Julie. Julie's the one that instigated all this bullshit. And you're acting like it was like you sent them home because you fought them? Girl, I'm pretty sure production sent Erica home. Facts. That's literally facts. Production sent Erica home. Like, what? Literally, anyway. And then Ashley is a whole different, she's something else too, because she wanted to get hella froggy too after Megan and Andrea. Well, no, she was getting froggy with Andrea, but after Megan left, she was getting super froggy. It's like, girl, what? This is where I tried to do the confessional little thing on the door, but it did not fit. It did not fit at all. Yeah, I think it would have been a different season if Megan, Christina, and Erica would have, put two and two together and realized what was happening. It would have been a way different season. But regardless, this is such a good season of TV, honestly. It is such a good season of TV. It is one of the Bad Girls Club seasons that has like actual plot lines that goes from like plot A to plot B, like, it's good. It's a good season. I definitely recommend the watch. One Night in Mexico. It gets crazy. It really, really does. It gets crazy. It will never not be funny to me as well to watch every single time the scene comes up where Christina starts burning Julie's weave on the kitchen stove. That shit is so funny to me every single time. It will never not be funny. It will never not be freaking funny to me. It is so funny. Now, the telephone room, listen, the telephone room, this is what I did to go ahead and put the plants and stuff in there. And I know that the plants are actually, they're more like a palm, they're like a beachy plant, but this was the easiest way for me to do that, y'all. So please don't shade me. I know that that's not the same type of plant at all that was in the photo room, or the not the for the phone room, y'all. Oh my gosh, I'm getting so tongue tied. I know that, but forgive me. This was the easiest way to go about it. It really was. Oh, also this season, the girls, no lie, no shade. The girls low-key had like a lame, in my opinion, makeup room because it's upstairs. It's upstairs and it's like, I don't know, I feel like it's one of the lamer makeup rooms because it's not just like a designated makeup room. It's like a makeup room and then they have the bar upstairs and what else? There's like a couch and then there's like the outside lounge area. And I feel like it's just not, it's not as cool as some of the other makeup rooms that we've seen for sure. Oh my gosh, you guys. So this is Megan and Rima's room. And what's crazy is that Julie and Fallon's room is supposed to fit right there in that corner as well. Girl, girl. So that's what I mean. I literally have to go back through and move everything again. I have to go back through and move everything again. It's bananas. Here's where I actually start to get the kitchen, how the kitchen actually looks. So that made me very happy. And now we're going back, and like I said, we literally have to make room for Julie and Fallon's room. Literally. I also think that I could have done a little bit more detail when it came to the computer room. There's a little bit more that I could have done low key, but that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Moving things, I actually hate moving things. It's so tedious and it like frustrates me to a new level. Like moving all these little pillows. Hello. But then as you can see, I have to move out the back end one more time. All right. And with that, as you can see, I finally had enough room for Julie and Fallon's little bedroom. I did add the little closet into Megan and Rima's room because they have a closet and you really only see it in there. I forget which episode. It's still one of the early episodes. It's when Megan goes in there to get a bunch of Rima stuff and then Rima goes in there to get a bunch of Megan stuff and they end up throwing it all in the pool. Girl. Throwing it all in the pool is crazy. Oh my gosh, that little hallway right there, that's where there is a few of these like little hammocky swing type things. And I did not put them there either because once again, homegirl did not have room. Like I did not have room. And I, as you can see, like the Julie and Fallon's room was one of the last few things for me to actually map out downstairs. So I was really like, girl, I was just over it. I was so over it. I was really over it. Even upstairs, I was so like over it. And then when I went and like got a bunch of different references for what upstairs looked like, I was pissed off, honestly, because I was like, why is it so just like that? Why is it just like that? Oh my god. And then this is where I had to mess with the landing and the stairs for a good minute. And this is literally what I mean when I say it's annoying. And you have to be super finicky with it because the stairs don't want to intersect with walls, but there has to be a wall there if you want to remove the floor. And it just, girl. Girl, it's so annoying. It is so annoying. I also had no clue where the like stair, like where you come up from the stairs is in relation to the rest of the upstairs because we only really see that part, like that specific part where the upstairs part is of the stairs like maybe a second time. And the first time is when Megan is first going through the house and she like runs up the stairs and we can see that whole like little landing section part with the windows and everything. Outside of that, I don't think we ever see it again. I really don't think. I really don't. I really don't. And also there's supposed to be like a little, like I said, like a patio thing that's connecting to this like up room. And there's also supposed to be a connecting segment to where you can go out from this room to the other part of the roof. But girl, as you can see, my layout did not provide for that. And as you can see, like always, there was no room for the pool. There, like 90% of the time when I'm doing the build, there is no room for the pool. Absolutely no room for the pool. The Sims, for some reason, the Sims lots, even on the biggest lots, there is just, girl, I don't have room for the pool. I don't have room for the pool. I don't get it. There we go. I'm putting on the last couple finishing touches because this is where I learned that that's where the bathroom is right through there. And here is the final montage for you guys to go ahead and look at. Definitely let me know what you thought below. Let me know what build you guys want to see me build next. Let me know what build of mine is your favorite that you've seen, if you guys have seen them all, for sure. Once again, if you guys want to access my builds on the gallery, if you guys want to access any of my Sims builds, they're all accessible on the Sims gallery. You can just search BGC, you can search like the hashtag BGC9 or BGC a different number. Again, we've done 2, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 17 now. So it's like BGC 17, BGC 9 if you want to see this one. And then check the box that says include custom content, because it will not show up without that. And then please keep in mind that any and all of my custom content that I have will not show up in your game unless you have that custom content as well. If there's any specific custom content that you guys want the download link for, I will drop it in the comments below. Don't forget to give this video a like, comment, subscribe, hype up the video. It means so much to me, and it really helps the channel grow. With that, I'm just going to input some music for the rest of this, and you guys can enjoy the rest of the montage. I hope you guys have a great day, a great night, and bye!